So, you're thinking about moving to Jasper County, South Carolina, and you want to know, how much money do I really need to make to be able to afford to live here? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video. We're going to break down 3 different neighborhoods at 3 different price points and let you know exactly, with principal and interest and insurance and taxes and POA fees, how much it will cost you per month and how much you need to make to live in Jasper County, South Carolina. So don't go anywhere. We're getting started right now. Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Low Country? Whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County? Then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about everything happening here. My name is David Simcox, host of this channel and a local real estate agent. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you and you looking to make their move here, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 3 days, 3 months, or even 3 years, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so I can help you find your low country lifestyle. So today, we are actually going to go inside my computer and we're going to look at 3 different neighborhoods and 3 different price points in Jasper County, South Carolina. And I'm going to break down about how much it will cost you to buy in those neighborhoods. Now, I know that you might be watching this 3 months or even 3 years from now, and the rates could be different, everything could be different. But this is kind of just a snapshot in time. So I'm going to be making a few kind of assumptions and keeping a few things consistent. So right now, market rate is kind of floating around high 6s, 7. So I'm going to just assume a 7% interest rate. And I'm also going to assume that this is your primary residence, because if this is a second home or an investment property, the tax rate will be different. And I'm also going to assume that you're putting 10% down. Now, I know there's plenty of programs out there for 3.5% down. There's VA loans for 100% down. But again, just to keep apples to apples and oranges to oranges, I'm going to keep all those numbers the same. I'm going to start at a lower price point, a middle price point, and then a higher price point. So with all that being said, I'm going to jump into my computer right now and we're going to look at the first neighborhood. All right, so now I am inside my computer, and just so you can kind of see where Jasper County is, it's right next to Bluffton and Hilton Head Island. So a lot of people know where Hilton Head Island is because it's been a major tourist destination since the 1950s. And if I just zoom out here, you can kind of see it's near Savannah, Georgia, and Charleston, South Carolina. And Jasper County is kind of the neighbor of Bluffton and Hilton Head. And so the first neighborhood that we're going to look at is a new construction neighborhood called the Retreat at East Argent. And right now on this satellite image, it just kind of looks like trees and forest because this is an old satellite image, but actually this is all cleared out. And so this neighborhood is located right here off of Highway 170, and Highway 170 will take you down here to Bluffton. And if you go this way on 170, it takes you over to Beaufort and Ladies Island, which is a great commute if you are a military personnel and you're going over to the air station or over to Paris Island. This is a new construction neighborhood offered by D.R. Horton. They are, I believe, either #1 or #2 largest home builder in the United States. And they do have a lot of their own incentive programs, and so you may be able to get some down payment assistance, or maybe they would even help you buy your rate down. Every month they do different incentives. Again, I always encourage people, if you're going to go with new construction, they have some very nice sales reps that work there, but they do work for the builder. And I recommend that you have a buyer's agent like myself represent you. Sometimes I can get a little bit better deal for you, and it doesn't hurt to have someone on your side of the table helping you to negotiate. But all that aside, in the past year, there have been 24 sales in this neighborhood called Retreat at East Argent. And I'm just going to pop over here and I'm going to show you just a few of these houses so you can get a feel for what they look like. So these are, kind of entry-level homes, or maybe people that are, right sizing for retirement, and they've been, in New York, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, somewhere like that, and they raised their family and they were in a huge square footage home and they want to maybe, move down to something a little bit smaller. This is a good option for you, but they do have some larger homes as well. If you have more people living in the home than just, one or two folks. So in this neighborhood, as I mentioned, there were 24 sales in the past year. The average sales price was $341,000. That means if you were to put 10% down, your down payment would be $34,100. With a 7% interest rate, your principal and interest payment would be $2,042 per month. Your taxes would be around $284 per month. Your insurance would be about $113 per month. And your POA fee, which is the Property Owners Association fee, again, almost every neighborhood in the South Carolina Low Country is going to have this fee associated with it, and that's just maintains the common amenities like the pool and the fitness areas and the gates and things like that. So the POA fee in this neighborhood is about $100 per month. So all in, it looks like your monthly expense would be about $2,539 per month. Now, most banks will say that you need to make at least 3 times your housing payment to qualify for that loan. So that would mean that as a household income, you would need $7,617 per month, or $91,000 per year. Now, if you've got 2 folks living in the household, each contributing to that, you would each need to make about $45,000 per year. So that is the breakdown of our first neighborhood, which was the Retreat at East Argent. Now we're going to go back inside my computer and we're going to look at the next neighborhood. All right, so now we are back inside my computer and we are looking at this neighborhood called Hearth Stone Lakes. And I really love Hearth Stone Lakes. I feel like the lots are a little bigger, a little more breathing room in between the houses. The houses all are very beautiful, and I actually have some family members living in there and they just absolutely love it. Let me show you kind of where it's at. So here is Highway 170, which we talked about earlier, which takes you over to Beaufort and Ladies Island, and over here to 278, which can take you out to Hilton Head Island going this way, and over to I-95 going this way. And so right off of 170, there's this road called Argent Boulevard, and you can see that right here. And if I take Argent Boulevard and just turn off this way, and the community is located right back in here. And this community had 73 transactions in the past 12 months. So quite a few different opportunities to buy. Let me show you what some of these homes look like. The average sale in this neighborhood was $418,000. So I'm just gonna pop through a few of these. Nice elevation there with some stonework. Looks like hardy plank siding on some of these, maybe all of these, I'm not sure. There you go. And we'll just run down here. Another one. Again, all of these have already been sold. So this is just information that you could find on Zillow or Realtor.com or any other major website. There you go. So this kind of gives you an idea for what these homes look like. And so, as I mentioned, the average sales price in Hearth Stone Lakes was $418,000. So again, all things remaining equal with what we've been talking about so far, the down payment, 10% down, you can do more or less for your own situation, is going to be about $41,800. So with the remaining balance, assuming a 7% interest rate, the principal and interest payment would be about $2,503 per month, and the taxes about $348 per month, the insurance about $139 per month, And the POA fee, this one's actually pretty sweet. The POA, or the Property Owner Association fee, is only $66 per month. So that brings the grand total to $3,056 per month, which would mean that if, like normal banking standards, they normally want you to make 3 times that amount. So as a household, you would need to make $99,168 per month to qualify, roughly, which would equal a household income of about $110,000. Or if you're a 2-income family or household, you would each need to make about $55,000 per year. So with all that being said, that's about how much it costs to live in Hearth Stone Lakes in Jasper County. Now we're going to jump back inside my computer and we're going to move on to the last and final neighborhood. All right, so now we are back inside my computer and we are looking at this neighborhood called Riverton Pointe. Now, the majority of these homes in this neighborhood are built by Toll Brothers, which is known as America's luxury home builder. Now, there are also a few custom homes in this neighborhood as well. And I have done extensive videos on this community because a lot of my viewers have shown a lot of interest in this. It is also a private gated golf club community, but the golf is optional. So you can live in this community, use all the other amenities like the fitness center and the pools and tennis and pickleball, and they're going to actually build this big beautiful restaurant in there, which is going up soon. And if you don't want to join the golf club, you're not forced to, okay? The homes are really, really, really beautiful, big, tall ceilings, very grand, very luxurious in my opinion. And if you want to check out more details on that neighborhood, you can go back and watch my individual video on Riverton Pointe. So Riverton Pointe, average sales price was $675,000. And there were 17 sales in the past year. Now let me pop over here and just show you what some of these look like. All right, there's 1, 2, let's see here. There's an architectural rendering. There you go. And maybe we'll look at one more. All right, so there it is. And the interiors are absolutely beautiful in these communities. I filmed all of the model homes. So again, if you want to watch the Riverton Pointe video, you can see the interiors of all of these model homes as well. Again, new construction, word to the wise, work with a buyer's agent like myself, not recommending that you go directly to the sales reps. Come talk to me and I'll make the introduction and I'll help you negotiate. If it's not me, some other very reputable, good buyer's agent can do the same thing for you. So with all that being said, 17 sales in the past year. Average sales price, $675,000, which would mean that if you put 10% down, that would be $67,500 down. And assuming a 7% interest rate, your principal and interest payment would be $4,042 per month. And assuming your taxes are about $562 per month, your insurance is about $225 per month, and your POA fee to live in this very luxurious, beautiful, private gated golf club community with golf not mandatory would be $378 per month. So your total payment would be $5,207 per month. And again, assuming you need to make at least 3 times that amount to qualify for a mortgage, you would need to make about $15,621 per month as a household, which equals $187,452 per year household income. Again, if you have 2 people in your home contributing to that, you would each need to make about $93,000 per year. All right, so again, that is Riverton Pointe. Beautiful, wonderful neighborhood. Hope you check it out. And again, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope this helped you understand some of the numbers and breaking it down. And again, I know you might be watching this 3 months or 3 years from now, and the rates could be different or the prices could be different, but it just kind of gives you an idea for a snapshot in time what it would take to get into Jasper County in the present day. Again, my name is David Simcox. I'm the host of the channel, and I'm a local real estate agent. And if I can help you find your low country lifestyle, give me a call, send me an email, shoot me a text, or even book a Zoom call, all in the description below. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest happening here, be sure and like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications so you'll know every time I drop a new video. I hope to meet you in person at some point, but if not, stay tuned and I will see you on the next video.